Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back, I'm not going anywhere. Boost. I'm YouTube famous now. All right, let's get into this video. Tomorrow's my birthday. Thank you, happy birthday. So today I was doing some birthday stuff with my husband. I got up today and I watched this video by Blair White, which we're gonna talk about in just a second. And then we went to brunch and at Cafe Patashu and sat outside. It was real nice. And then stopped by and visited my cousin. I hadn't seen her in like 4 months. We sat outside in the driveway. It was real nice. And then I went and saw my nephew, my cousin's son, and he works at Starbucks. So we went and saw him. And I just had like this really, really normal day. And I have to say, it just felt so nice, you know, to kind of be removed from all of this that's going on. All of this just stuff. And this is about my 5th time trying to film this video, because every time I do, I get about 5 minutes in and I start going all over the place. So I just want to say how I feel about this. I don't know if it's right. I don't know if my opinion will change a half an hour from now. I don't know what to think right now. I have a lot of different feelings about what is going on. So I just want to say that first of all, okay? Before I get into this, I want to say that, you know, I think that drama channels collectively are getting a lot of heat right now about things, you know, and people are saying, well, you're taking a lot of delight in this and, you know, you're really excited about this and whatever. And the thing is this, okay, is that, and I can't speak for all the other drama channels, but I can speak for myself. And I do think this is true of many drama channels and commentary channels and the drama meme channels and things like that. You know that I would say especially those of us that have been around for a while, you know, there's probably 10 of us that have been around for a couple years. You know, I think the newer ones are like, I want to be a drama channel and blah, 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 whatever, without maybe knowing what goes into that. But the thing is, for most of us that have been around for a while, we started this because we were really huge fans of these people, you know, and we loved watching these people. And it was kind of like watching, you know, ETV about these, you know, like the huge celebrities that you would see on TV. And so that's why we started talking about the drama and whatever. And at first, you know, it was about, well, this person is unfriending this person. And the drama was trivial drama. And over time, it's kind of got deeper and darker and all that kind of stuff, you know? And now we're at a point where it's not even drama commentary. It really isn't. It's really about, it's commentary on what is going on a deeper, darker level on YouTube. And, you know, but things evolve over time. I can't speak to the other drama channels, but I would have to say 100%, I do not believe that myself, nor any of them out there, I don't think any of us delight in talking about this, but these discussions need to be had. If we're not making these videos and people aren't on Twitter, you guys deserve to have a platform where you get to talk about these things. And I think to some degree, that is a place that drama channels serve, is that we can come on here and we can say our opinion and then you guys can agree or disagree with it, or we can share the information and you can have, you know, what you want to say in the comment section below. And I think that that's what drama channels do, okay? And you go follow whoever your favorite is and watch what they have to say about it and then have a conversation in the comment sections and read what people have to say over there, you know? But I don't think any of us delight in talking about this stuff. This isn't fun stuff to talk about, you know? This isn't enjoyable. This isn't trivial drama. It's dark. It's sad, you know? And so, but I was watching the other drama videos today and I thought they were very well done. And so I wanted to get on here and I wanted to give my 2 cents. So I want to talk about this because Blair White put out a video. She's been feeding this video out for several days. I'll talk about that in a second. But before I do, I want to get into this, okay? Watching this video and hearing what's going on, for me, there's like four separate situations. I want to make this clear, okay? First of all, there's the Jeffree Star allegations that have come out, okay? About who he was in the past, and it's just countless. He is not addressing that, okay? As well as who is Jeffree Star now? There's been a lot of things that have come out about that. We don't know. People claim that they know. I don't know. You don't know. I don't think we really know who Jeffree Star is as a person. So that's an issue over here, okay? Not to be forgotten. That still needs to be addressed, and he has not come out and addressed that, okay? Because I don't think, like, when we look at this, it's like, one doesn't excuse the other. I mean, like, we need to talk about each of these separately, but today we're going to talk about Blair White. But I just want to say going into this, so there's a Jeffree Star situation. Then there's the Shane Dawson situation, okay? That all of these things that have come out about Shane Dawson and these allegations, of which they're still coming out. I mean, every time I open my Twitter, I'm still tagged in more videos and more videos and more videos, okay? And has Shane changed? And who is he? And what's going to happen going forward? And all these kinds of things, okay? So that's the second situation. And then the third situation is the allegations that came out about James Charles a year ago, and if they're true or if they're not true. And now that those allegations are coming out yet again, via Blair White, via Jeffree Star, okay? So we're playing the telephone game over there. So, but I don't know. Maybe those are true, okay? And if those allegations come out and that they're true, then it's, you know, listen, you can join this group of people over here that I'm removing support from. That's how I feel about it, okay? But there's a lot of different issues going on here, right? So, but I also feel like this is what's happening to the viewers, is it's like Shane. And as we're watching Shane, we're forgetting Jeffree and we're forgetting James. And then it's like James, Jeffree, Shane. It's like we can't collectively say that there's a lot of problems going on with this whole community, okay? The community at large. And I see a lot of top people up there that aren't problematic at all, that are really fighting for the community right now, the beauty community, to say, we are not toxic, we are not part of that. You know, please, like, acknowledge that. But we have to also see that this is a bigger problem, okay? Because if Jeffree Star has been this person for a while, why are people not coming out and talking about it? Laura Lee and Manny would have known, and I'm just putting it all out there, okay? Laura Lee and Manny would have known about that for a long time. Nikki Tutorials would have known about that for a long time. James Charles would have known about it. I mean, everybody that's ever interacted with Jeffree Star would know who he is as a person, okay? So if that's the case, why did they not come out and talk about it? Are they afraid? Are they afraid that if I come out against Jeffree Star? Because I would relate to that, okay? I would understand that, right? Is it like all these people knew stuff about Shane Dawson? You know, I mean, we got Trish Paytas over here. She's the queen of deflection right now, okay? She won't come out and address any of this kind of stuff, you know? But then there's Shane Dawson, and it's like nobody wants to address that. Why? Okay? And then we have this stuff with James Charles over here, and it's this team, like this siding of teams, this us, them kind of mentality. But the reality is that you're talking about very, very serious situations, okay? So what you all knew, all of you out there, Manny, Laura, Jacqueline, Nikki Tutorials, Patrick Star, Bretman Rock, Nikita Dragon, Gabriel Zamora, all of you people out there that you knew this was going out, you're all complicit in it. That's how I feel about it, okay? Every single one of you is complicit if you knew what was going on, okay, behind the scenes. If you knew that, you know, Shane Dawson was problematic and Jeffree Star, you know, is racist and James Charles has done these things, if you all knew that or what's going on, then you're all complicit in it. Every single one of you out there, okay? And there's only one person that I feel sorry for in this entire thing, because I've seen a lot of people come out on Twitter and they've said, I feel sorry for James Charles and I feel sorry for Jeffree Star and I feel sorry for one person in this whole thing. And that is the person that released this voicemail note to Jeffree Star, because this person, whoever they are, they trusted Jeffree Star enough to give them this voice note, okay? And I don't know what's on that voice note. I don't know if it's true. I don't know anything about that voice note, okay? I've heard about that voice note for a year, okay? Publicly and behind the scenes, and everybody's been talking about this voice note that's been floating around. Trust me, whatever's on that voice note, James Charles is 100%. He knows what's on that voice note, which is interesting to me because he's liking tweets, okay? He's going up and he's liking tweets and he's doing this kind of stuff. So either there must not be any truth to those allegations, because he's awfully brave to know that he was liking tweets when Blair White came out and she said she was going to make this video. He was liking Jada and Jada Pinkett Smith's tweets yesterday, okay? So if he had nothing to fear, he is not worried about this voicemail. He knew that was what Blair White was going to come out with, okay? I think everybody knew that that's what she was going to come out and say. And quite frankly, I watched this video and it was kind of meh to me, honestly. She didn't say anything to me that was surprising. Oh, Jeffree Star's not a good friend? Okay. Like, what? Like, are we surprised by that? Jeffree Star's not a good person, period, okay? And until he proves me otherwise, I'm not going to be able to get on camera and say anything different. I'm just not, okay? This is just yet another thing in the canon of literature of why Jeffree Star is not a good person, okay? And why he lives in this fantasy fiction world of, you know, Harry Potter world and Hogwarts, okay? That's his house, Hogwarts. That's where he lives. That's where he resides. And, you know, he's got a bunch of people around him telling him that, you know, his wand is magic. That's where Jeffree Star lives, okay? And he uses that wand to destroy people's lives. And this is about power, control, money, and whatever, okay? Now, I believe one of two things, and I don't know where I stand on this, so I can't really say. Either Blair White is being 100% pure, honest, and trying to be a person of integrity because she said this, she's trying to do the morally correct thing, something to that effect, or she's over here and she's part of this, okay? Because on the outside looking in, I'm just playing devil's advocate, this stinks of Jeffree Star, okay? Because yes, she came out and she said, Jeffree Star, you're a horrible person for keeping this information and not doing anything with it and then sharing it with me. And yes, he is a terrible person. He's a terrible person for holding on to this information. He's a terrible person for playing it for Blair White and playing it for Keemstar and whatever. Because at this point, whoever this person is that didn't want this voicemail note out, Jeffree Star has played it for Shane Dawson, who probably played it, told Ryland, I'm sure, okay? Tati Westbrook, okay? I'm sure Trisha Paytas knows all about this. And then you got Keemstar, FaZe Banks, okay? Not to mention all these people behind the scenes that I already talked about, they probably all know about this. So you've got all these, no matter, assistants, hairstylists, all these people, Nathan, you know, you've got 10 plus people that have heard this voice note that this person never wanted to come out, right? So yes, Jeffree Star is a crap person for doing that, okay? But what is worse? Jeffree Star being a crap person for letting out this voicemail note, which he didn't let out. He let out via Blair White. She did what he wanted her to do for the last year. He's wanted this voice note to come out because he wanted to be vindicated and he wanted redemption against James Star. That would be a strange marriage. Against James Charles, right? Which, think about that for a second, okay? You're a 34-year-old man and your motive is not to protect a friend of yours and care about this person that shared this information for you. Your motive is more that you want to take somebody down and be proven right. Like, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with these people that they like anything to protect their careers at any expense? It's so beyond, it's sad. It's just so sad to me that this is where we are with all of this, you know? So, Jeffree Star indirectly manipulated Blair White. I will believe that through and through, okay? This came out a month ago. He's been telling enough people because he knew eventually somebody was going to come out and say it. And the information could come out and Jeffree would say, well, I didn't say it. I just told them I trusted them, right? Okay, well, when somebody tells you a secret, first of all, the first person you know, that says it, like, they don't know that that information is going to come out. But you didn't have to do anything with that. You didn't have to tell one person. You could have actually done one good thing in your life and not told a single person, okay? So yes, Jeffree Star is a crap person. But when we're ranking crap people, what's worse? Jeffree Star for coming out with this information and telling Blair White, or the allegations against James Charles? I think that we can probably all agree where that is, okay? So, was the intention of this video to further show who James Charles is indirectly? I mean, to come on video and say Jeffree Star is a horrible person because he told me this information, that James Charles did these 100 times worse things out there. Like, what? Like, the video wasn't like James Charles and Jeffree Star, you're a monster, you both are monsters. It was Jeffree Star, you're a monster. And there was all this time and attention played into, let me show you that I didn't know Jeffree Star. I haven't known him, we've never talked, I've never gotten PR, which all that might be true, right? Okay? But it's very interesting to me that there was a lot of time and energy spent. I thought she was going to come out and say, Jeffree Star uses this language. I thought she was going to come out and she was going to say, and James Charles this, and Shane Dawson that. And then this little clip at the end about like, oh, I see that a lot of people are talking about Shane Dawson. Girl, please, you knew yesterday, you were tweeting out that you made this video at sometime in the early evening, okay? That Shane Dawson stuff's been going on for 2 days. To include this little clip at the end and people are going to ask me why I didn't address Shane Dawson and we were friends and whatever she said at the end of it, I just kind of was like, here's another moment. Like, what? You know, like, okay, and is this deflection tactic off of Shane Dawson? You know, like now people have forgotten about Shane Dawson for a day because everybody's focused on James Charles and Jeffree Star. You know, I don't know. And it's like, if you rank these things, okay, I mean, in reality of who, like, how viewers and audiences are going to be the most offended by it, it's like, okay, Jeffree Star's issues from the past are really, really bad, but the majority of the viewers out there, the majority of the hardcore Jeffree Star fans are excusing it away in light of what has come out about Shane Dawson, okay? And then if what has come out about James Charles, if this all goes into some huge deal and this person comes out in a video and says this is what happened and who knows, right? Then James Charles is going to lose his career again. Shane Dawson's going to lose his career because we already know that. I mean, he's tanking. and I think more's going to come out, and I don't think that I don't know what's going to happen with the Shane Dawson thing, but what's he going to do? Put a, Taco Bell conspiracy out in a month and everybody's going to go watch it? Probably. They probably will and forget everything that happened, because that's what happens, It's like, okay, so that happens, and then what happens to Jeffree Star? Oh, Jeffree Star just moves on with his life, right? Destroyed all these lives yet again. Shane Dawson's, and never once has come out and defended him or said anything even about him. He could say something like, I'm surprised and shocked by everything that I'm seeing out there about Shane Dawson right now, but he's still family. Jeffree Star, Shane Dawson said it for you. Why can't you say, is he not your family? I mean, you don't have any family except for people you hire. So I don't know, because your assistants and hairstylists and makeup people. Yeah, I know he has some people, his family living at home, and that's very nice, I think, right? But like, I'm talking about this family of choice that we talk about. People around us that we love like our family, that we're loyal to, that we're, whatever. Or is Jeffree Star not coming out and defending Shane Dawson because he's afraid that it will affect him? That's what it is, okay? That if I come out right now and I defend Shane Dawson, I'm going to, whatever. So behind the scenes, it's like, well, how can we get the attention off us, okay? Well, the only thing that can get the attention off us is to shift the attention somewhere else. And this is where I'm not really sure if the intentions are the motives are true. Do I think that Blair White talked to Jeffree Star and he told her this and she thinks that he's a horrible person? Yes, I do. I believe all of that to be true, okay? But do I think that this is like, two birds with one stone? Yeah, I think it is. And I think Jeffree knew that. I think whether Blair was aware of that or not, I have no clue, okay? But do I think that Jeffree Star knew? Because if not, like, I don't know. It's just kind of suspect to me, I mean, it's just... I'm not saying that Blair White's intentions aren't pure. They could be, right? But I don't believe that Jeffree Star's intentions are pure. He has told so many people at this point that then what he's done is he's passed on the obligation to those people to come out and say it. So he can say, well, all these people knew about it too, so why didn't they come out with it? Well, now somebody has. And what Jeffree Star has wanted for a year is out. This voicemail note is out. Make of it what you want, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. It just is so, all of it is so sad to me. I'm going to go in and I want to read some of the comments that I got on here. And I will respond to a couple of them. I mean, you guys, I got so many. I said, lots of thoughts right now. Okay. So this currently has 217 responses to it. Hold on a second. Someone said same. Okay, people are naming who they think this is in the comment section. I'm not going to read that. Someone said, I don't believe what Jeffree Star told Blair. I always believe. Okay. Victims when they tell their truth, but okay, it goes on. Someone said it's a voice memo, not just Jeffree Star saying it. Someone said, for that matter, why hasn't Keemstar said it? There's no other explanation and they must have reason to doubt the allegation. I don't know that that's true. If it is really serious and it's about somebody that really doesn't want to be in the focus of drama, then I can understand why people wouldn't say anything. You know what I mean? Someone said, just watching Blair's video, blah, blah, blah. Someone said, it's no kidding, it's really sad, to have someone you like turn out to be with a side, okay. I can't read these, you guys, the words are so much in here. All very suspect. Jeffree Star kept dropping his poison around the community in hopes someone would do his dirty work and out James Charles. It appears Blair took the bait and did exactly what Jeffree Star wanted. Now James Charles will be back to being accused with no proof. Jeffree Star chose her because he knew, okay, talking about Blair White, and she's had issues in her past too. He knew she had experience with this and banked on her speaking up again, okay. And then, and goes on and on and on. Someone said, he's Jeffree Star, he probably paid someone to do the voice memo. Someone said, no, I think it's true. I mean, there's a lot of people, I think the common denominator is everybody's like, this isn't tea, this isn't receipts, this is very, very serious, and it is, This just goes on and on and on, and at this point, it's just like, for me, it's just like, collectively, you guys are all a mess, okay? Like, seriously, like, either you're part of it or you knew. And all of you. All of those top beauty influencers out there, I mean, I would be real happy right now to be like Raw Beauty Christie and have just hit 1 million subscribers and be completely removed from that whole situation. You know what I mean? And I just like, this is a really, really ugly, dark place that, you know, now I understand why they always say I've been in a really dark place. They live in a dark place. You know, whenever they come out with these apology videos, they're always like, I was in a, you know, really dark place. Sure you are. You live in a dark place, and you guys create that dark place. You know, you design it and you decorate it dark, and you surround yourselves with people that are not good friends, and you surround yourself with people that want to use life-damning accusations and allegations as receipts. Those aren't receipts. This isn't about a game to take somebody else's life down. This is very, very serious, you know, and it makes me sad. And it's like, I was talking about this, you know, on my vlog last night, you know, that people will say, well, like, if you don't like this, then just don't talk about it. Well, that's what I do, okay? Like, I'm a drama commentary channel, and I enjoy what I do. I enjoy coming on here and talking and giving my 2 cents. I enjoy watching other drama channels and seeing what they have to say about this as well. And like, oh, I agree or I don't agree, or let me take this into, you know, like, whatever. I like to see that. I like to see the discussion, right? And I'm interested in the discussion, and I think it's an important discussion to have. So I'm not going to just walk away. But in the last couple days, you know, I've really had to, like, film my video, post it, and then kind of like take a step back for an hour or two, you know, like, and not like, you know, be consumed with all this stuff, because it's a lot, you know, it really, really is a lot. And like I said, you know, in my last couple videos, like, I wish the best for these people. I wish change, I wish growth, I wish success for all of these people out there. I think, like, we're seeing a lot of people that aren't taking any accountability. They aren't addressing any kind of issues. Jeffree Star, he's not addressing anything, right? And so for me to, I don't know how you change and how you grow without taking accountability. I don't know what to think of the Shane Dawson thing at this point. I mean, so much more has just come out and come out and come out and come out. And it's not just about one thing. It's about, like, 10 different things, you know? So it's like, I don't know. I said what I had to say about that in my video yesterday. I've withdrawn my support at this point. You know, I will see what happens down the road. I withdrew my support for Jeffree Star a long time ago. You know, and I want to say this too. Every time I make a video about this stuff, people want to say, you know, like, you know, you're just pissed because you didn't get PR, you weren't in that series. Number one, thank God I wasn't in that series, okay? And I felt like that then, and you can ask any of my close friends, and I feel like that now, okay? Number two, I did receive the PR after the fact, and I gave the entire box and collection to a fan, all right? But third, I want to say this. Why is it that is always the go-to? Why is it always that I'm bitter, okay, because I didn't receive PR or didn't get to be in some series? Why isn't that these people might just be shit people, okay? That they're just not good people? Why is it always that there has to be a motive for why I feel a certain way? So for every person out there, you have a motive for why you don't think somebody is a good person, or do their actions prove that to you, right? That's all I have to say about that. But to go back and talk about what I was saying before about, you know, like people changing and things like that, I wish that for everybody. I really, really do, you know? It's funny because I always say this quote by Maya Angelou, that when you know better, you do better. And I was actually, like, my cousin had this plaque at her house, and I forgot that the actual quote is, do the best you can until you know better. Then, when you know better, do better, by Maya Angelou, or that's what the quote she has at her house. Do the best you know, do the best you can until you know better. Then when you know better, do better. I'm not seeing a lot of better people do better, and I'm not seeing a lot of people that did their best until they knew better. I'm seeing a lot of excuses. I'm seeing a lot of people allowing excuses. And for me, I feel like we have to allow these people to continue to grow and change. And sometimes, you know, that means them having to take full accountability for their actions. Sometimes that means, you know, having to go through real tough stuff and evaluate who we are as people. I want that for all of these people. I do, you know? But at the same time, while that happens, I do not have to continue to support these people on a daily basis, and I won't. So, will I watch their videos for drama channel commentary? Absolutely. Will I be buying their merchandise, their makeup, and all that kind of stuff? No. I just won't. So, anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section below. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.